Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. What an exciting day. This is a Tuesday, first of all. How fun is that? A lot of people say Mondays are the most fun, but I disagree. I say Tuesday. Tuesday is top notch. We got a great show in store for you. We got two great comics here. In a moment, you will hear who they are, and then you'll meet them much later than that. Please welcome first the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine, Steve Hofstetter.
Thank you, Ben. And Ben, thank you for delivering us such great news with your newsy hat on. I really do appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Extra, read all about it. SDSC is live.
You're damn straight. It's worth every nickel.
All right. If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube, throw in those Facebook stars, do all of that stuff. Actually, I don't think you can do Facebook stars anymore because I'm demonetized. But if you want to do the rest of it, please do so. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, speaking of extra, Chris Bowers.
Hey.
Wow.
Steve, in my eyes, you'll always be monetized. Don't worry about that.
Oh, that's so nice.
You're still demonetized? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's I believe it's a 90-day thing, so it should be first week in November.
Oh.
So
Damn.
I don't think
Wasn't it originally 3 days? Did you do something worse after that? I thought it was 3 days at first.
no, I got banned for 3 days. I was like totally banned, but I did demonetization is 90 days, and I'm sure that once they remonetize me, I won't be punished by the algorithm or anything.
These fucking things, man. That's why part of the campaign was to get rid of these fucking algorithms. It's insane that they just can decide who we, of our own followers and friends that we get access to.
Okay, by the way, I can't in good conscience let the guy who's manipulated the algorithm best in the history of the goddamn world now be upset about algorithms. But that's the Queen Rachel's here. Rachel, how you doing?
Queen.
Hi, friends. I'm good. How's it going? Oh, you're back in Vegas, right?
Yeah, dude, it's been crazy. This is day 25 of partying or flying or both. I don't know how I'm still
By the
doing
way, Bowers,
Yeah.
that coat in front of that background, like those headboards, that is perfectly Vegas. That is.
Well, that's what I'm going for. I don't know if I told you this. So my cousin's boyfriend, who's his fiance, who I've met 4 or 5 times, nice guy, I like him. But he's like, I'm in Vegas, I'm the best man, I don't know how to do this, can you come here and help? So I don't know any of these people. I just dropped in this bachelor party to have him have a good time, and we're having a pretty good time. But he got lost last night for 9 hours.
Bowers, you 100% should have a business of being a cruise director. Absolutely.
Not a cruise director. I was about to say what he's doing exactly now should be his business. He will come to Vegas with you or anywhere in the world and make your time more fun.
Oh, I just call that being the cruise director. He just does it on land.
But real quick, we skipped over the
He's
fact
a land director. It's never been done.
9 hours? Your friend got lost for 9 hours.
So I've been around a lot of drunk people, guys. This guy, so I will, about every 45 minutes, he's at 10:30, he went to the bathroom. We did not see him again until 10 in the morning, right? And every time, he would only answer his phone about every 45 minutes, and he would say this exact thing. I'm on my way to the MGM to go to bed, guys. Sorry, I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. And I'm like, no, you're not. He's like, no, actually, I just got here. I'm getting in bed right now. I'm like, I am in your room. You are not here. What the fuck are you talking about? It was crazy.
Also, you're staying at the Venetian, which makes it weirder.
Right. I mean, again, he said I'm on the 50th floor of the MGM, which they don't have. But anyway.
Oh my God.
He basically.
And he showed up with Mike Tyson and a tiger. It was a whole thing.
I'm not shitting. He wakes up this morning. He does not have his driver's license. He has lost his ID in Vegas, which you can't do anything, right? He's like, oh, I guess I can't do anything. Fuck, I didn't think about that. And he pulls out. He has one chip from like the Sahara, some shitty fucking casino, and his best man buddy goes, just call him, see if they have your ID. He calls Sahara Casino. Do you have my? And they go, yeah, somebody just turned it in. He found his fucking ID with the one chip, like fucking Hangover. He like did his own goddamn. I mean, unbelievable that happened. So anyway, that's the fucking trip we're on right now. I hung out at a bar on.
Turned it in, and you were our only guest, so it's pretty easy to find.
Yeah, so it's been a good time.
Speaking of being on wild, I don't even know what. Speaking of being on wild trips, as I told you guys, I think a month ago or something, that I finally believe that thing everybody's told me for a very long time that I have ADD, and it took a very long time to get the appointment with a psychiatrist to officially talk to them about getting Adderall. Well, I finally had that. I picked it up, and I'm see if this is going to change my life. Right now, I'm about to take my first ever Adderall. It should kick in about 15 or 30 minutes.
This is going to be amazing. Please take this.
Yep.
And I want to see if this is like the scene from Limitless.
What's funny is the first time Steve did a drug that would chill him out, we raised like $12,000. Ben just did this for free.
God damn it!
First of all, it was $7,500. And
I can puke it out real quick.
I had some news pop up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Was that right?
Yeah, no, I feel like things are really, I don't know. I feel like I'm on the path I'm supposed to be on. I was given an industry pass to go to Moon Tower Comedy Festival this week. And so I'm going to be in Austin for the rest of this week doing like industry stand-up comedy stuff.
Wait, when is the Moon Tower Festival until?
It's Wednesday to through Saturday.
Through Saturday. Oh, fuck. I'm there on the 29th.
Ah, balls.
That is awesome, though, Queen. Congrats. That is super cool.
Yeah.
So we are all getting our shit together, except for Steve, who's just doing this theater tour, kind of boring stuff.
It's and not all of them are theaters. Some of them are rock clubs. It's
lame, dude. Try to get your shit together.
Yeah. Speaking of getting shit together, I am staying in Lafayette, Louisiana, which is like conservative Montreal. It is, the street signs are in French, and some of it's adorable, and some of it's terrifying. And so we're in an Airbnb, and when we checked in the Airbnb last night...
Airbnb!
Yeah, exactly. Where I don't know how you say that in French. So if you... so we checked in the Airbnb...
We and we, maybe? We and we? I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's actually good. I was like, it's good to be in an Airbnb every so often. We have laundry here. And it's just a house, so we're able to come and go without masks. Like, we don't have to put them on just to go through the lobby. Like, it's a little more comfortable. I can walk Milton through this neighborhood. And then this morning, I was walking Milton through the neighborhood, and the shirtless neighbor came out, got on his not-quite motorcycle, drove around a little bit, and then he saw me with my phone. I was filming because there was literally a chicken crossing the road. And so I was filming it because I was like, I have to, this is the comedy's history right here. And so I'm filming it, and he sees me with my phone, and he's like, oh, you can't get service? Because I was, kind of holding my phone out, and I was like, oh, no, I'm just filming. And like, he didn't immediately be like, oh yeah, well, there is a chicken crossing the road, someone would film that. He just kind of gave me a weird look, and then he came back on his motorcycle again. He's like, so you just walk around filming stuff? And I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna go well. So I told, he was shirtless the whole time. So I told, riding around on his motorcycle. And so I told him, I just didn't want to tell him what I do. So I was like, I'm just sending a message to a friend of mine. And he kept giving me a weird look. And I was like, it's his birthday. His friend messaged for his birthday. And he left me alone. And then his giant dogs came charging out at me. When I say giant dogs, I mean they were up above my hip. Oh. My hip is not close.
I hip, you hip. Wow. I hip, you hip, yeah. I hip.
And then, Bowers is still in Vegas. And then
At this point right now, Bowers would be drunk with this guy.
At this point, I'm like, oh yeah, that's why we get hotels.
Yeah, Airbnbs because one shirtless guy. Okay, that sounds good.
Well,
anyway,
no,
I'm surprised.
On Airbnb, there's something like that.
I'm surprised he didn't come up to you and he was like, dude, I've tried. The chicken won't tell me why.
No matter how hard you fuck it won't talk. All right, anyway.
Maybe I should take the tape off its mouth.
Lobster. All right, anyway.
That's claws. That's tape on the claws.
Oh, my bad. We had a fun overnight game. Before the overnight game,
I agree.
We have two great comics. We have Adam Mamawala's back and Kelly Collette. So that's coming up. But we had a fun overnight game. It was one of the most what's an unsexy word? What's the unsexiest words you can hear? Gus had sorbo, which I thought was a pretty strong answer.
Nice.
Although sore bone is also pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, is that where you learn to be real good at sex in France? Anyway.
Oh my God. I studied at the Sorbonne.
Thank you, Steve. Frank
Wait,
Charles.
is it the Sorbonne and just Julie's Yard? Those are the...
Yeah, that's what you put Sorbonne in Julie's Yard, and that's how you get good at it. Anyway, Frank Notaro had some shots fired at He said coitus. I don't know if he meant coitus Mason, but I think it's pretty mean. Brad Clark was probably the real winner. Actually, Brad Clark is the winner, which with everyone knows this is downtown to Chinatown are the unsexiest words you can hear. But I did go to Jeremy Day said to go to Facebook and look at some of those, and so there's one I hadn't seen. Laura Mumbrey had Rumpy Pumpy. I don't know what that means, but it made me laugh. So there you go. That's the overnight game. Who was the night king? Rachel?
By the way, downtown to Chinatown is definitely unsexy. So is uptown to Morningside Heights.
I don't get this geography shit still, so I don't know what that means.
Neighborhood in New York, my point is, it's just if you describe a sexual act with directions, it's unsexy.
I don't know if you said to a girl, "Why don't you come up here and give Papa a kiss up on Morningside Heights?" I think that's very suave.
Nope, that is gross and weird.
Mm-mm.
Especially
when you use the word Papa.
Yeah, you're not getting a lot of Papa. I mean, you know, maybe. I mean,
I know
Daddy better.
I know that there's some people into
No.
that, but that is a huge turnoff for me. The idea of any sort of like.
Well, it wasn't meant to turn you on, Steve.
Look.
I'm gonna go with Kevin later. You're gonna give Mama a kiss.
Why don't you come here and lay a big fat kiss on Granddad? Like, it's fucking terrible. It's whatever relation it is. It's terrible.
If you say you love Papa, you better mean Tom. That's all I'm saying. I don't.
What?
All I'm saying is,
Tom Papa. Got it.
some of y'all are full of shit in what you're saying right now, but we can move on.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Okay.
But now we've learned something about Ben.
Hey, look. Very specific.
Just saying.
All right, 12 minutes in. Dizzy by Nature said, "We're going off the rails today, folks. 9 minutes in, we're already fucking chickens."
Parents, apparently.
Mm-hmm. The Night King game. It was pirate, because we had National Pirate Day or whatever on Saturday. That was a fun episode. It was Pirate a Song. I liked Tina McGillen's. I like Big Cannons, and I cannot lie.
Nice.
And then I also liked Frankie Berman's Pirate Bootylicious. But my favorite came from Dave Adler. "There she goes, just a walking down the plank singing yo ho ho and a bottle of rum." So congratulations, Dave. You're the Night King. Collect your prize, sdscshow.com.
I also would have gone with, I have different yo-ho-hos. I have yo-ho-hos in different area codes.
That's a good one, too.
That's really what.
Not sexy to say that, though. It's not sexy to say.
What's today's game?
Today's game is because of it is inspired by Bowers. Today's game is to bachelor or bachelorette party a song. So, for instance, "Welcome to the Jungle Juice," or instead of heart-shaped box, penis-shaped box, or "Beat It," because that stripper isn't actually going home with you. Anyway, the way you participate is you can comment on any of our feeds, but if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you participate with a tip, at least $5 of a Super Chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal. And we'll read those at the end, and as always, if you're on our video front row, you get up to 2 entries for free.
And speaking of video front rows, if you're in that right now, here with us, turn on your cameras and join us. It is VFR time.
What's happening?
All right. We got some good-looking folks here.
Time.
Very excited to introduce all of you. We are joined by Front Row Steve loves a good bachelor party.
Nice.
Tom Hanks classic right there.
Like they're all masked.
Oh, that's very funny. I didn't even notice that. I was distracted for some reason. You're probably going to think it's disgusting how I find a woman's leg attractive, but you do you, I do me, all right?
Yeah, Ben, finding a woman's leg attractive is the same thing as wanting her to call you her father.
You guys are full of such shit, or you're vanilla as fuck, is all I can say.
Hey, Ben, and we all know you do you. You don't have to tell us that.
Sometimes you just got to keep on going during the show. You gotta swallow your pride and keep on going. JP Sleepy Bear coming to us straight from the great state of Alaska, you guys. Russia can see him smoking marijuana from its house. Really well done.
We might have written
And
a sitcom the other night starring JP. We're still in development. We got to when I get home, if I can still remember it, I think we're gonna make JP famous.
It's called
try to
Sneaky
write it
and the
down.
Bear.
No, it's called Four Should Have Been Enough.
And we are joined here by one of our favorites in the front row, coming to us at a 45-degree angle. It's Cap City, everybody.
And that's the Austin Comedy Club.
That's correct. Great to have you, Cap.
Where Rachel's going.
And we are joined by LJ Mutts and stuff, coming to us with the pups over people, which I think you actually reversed it as a Photoshop. It's people are better than pups is the real name of it, isn't it? Not positive.
Not positive.
We are joined by the good Dr. Abibier. It's Abby Wright coming to us from a kitchen with a towel slung over her shoulder. You must be cooking something right now, showing us not only what?
Cooking dinner.
Nice.
Cooking dinner. Not
She
only
brings home the
can
bacon
she-
and she cooks it in a pan. Nice work, Abby. That's a great job.
Damn straight. I was going to say a much more disgusting version of that, but I'll spare you all.
Thank you.
We are joined by the other Rachel. It's good to have you, O-R-T-O-R, or Tor, as some people call you. I wish I could think of an H, and you could be Thor. The hot other Rachel, the other hot Rachel. I don't know. Thor.
Excuse me.
The other hot. The other hot.
How about
Her superhero races. You can call me the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but that doesn't fix this acronym situation. But sure, we can call you Wonder Woman. Absolutely.
about
think
regular
we should-
regular eared Rachel? How about that, maybe?
Oh, you bastard. Brought it back.
And I guarantee if I said I want to be called Wonder Woman, you all will think it's weird. So you're all a bunch of judgmental people. You don't think you are, but you are. We are
I'll
joined
be honest,
here.
Ben, that's a lot less weird.
Y'all are so fucking weird.
Role play is fine. Incest, that's where I draw the line, and I don't think that's
Calling somebody daddy is not incest. That is such garbage. This is a culturally
Yes, it is.
accepted thing. I don't do it, but obviously Bowers knows do it. Obviously
I have never
Bowers.
had anyone call me that. I would just say that if someone did theoretically have some call that, it wouldn't be weird. Is our point, right?
hear that, Daddy?
Correct. That's correct. I mean, Steve, if you ever say it again, I will quit this show. This is hearing you say that was the worst moment of my life right now.
Sorry, you hear that, Daddy?
You might have now just ruined it for me for the rest of my life. Oh, Jesus. If I ever did it, which I don't. If I don't, I don't. But you might in the future ruin it for me if that comes back to me. So, God damn it. My God.
Well, I apologize, Daddy.
Oh, my God.
What's weirder, hearing me say Daddy to Ben or hearing me apologize?
I
Oh.
just would love to see the stuff that Steve programs his computer to say to him. I would love to know what it is. We are joined.
Now, it works in that sense because Steve built it, so technically he is its daddy. So it works there. You just can't.
First of all, Ben, how dare you, like, make fun of me and computer Kelly LeBrock's relationship?
However you get your LeBrox off, Steve, I'm happy for you. We are joined by Anna Hood. It is all good in her hood. Good to see you, Anna.
Anna.
Great to see you. We are joined live from Australia by Sumatran Zara Bending.
Sorry, it's a well-run-out day, Daddy. Sorry. Sumatra.
Way better when you say it. Way better.
You're welcome, Daddy. You're welcome.
Is the Sumatra in that Indian book with all the sex stuff in it? Is that the Sumatra?
Contra.
No, that's comma sutra.
I don't even like hearing Steve say that, to be honest with you.
My apologies, Daddy.
Please, Lord, make it stop. And don't make it stop. I actually like it now. We are joined by Coitus Mason, everybody.
What's worse, Ben, if I called you Daddy or if I called you Baby?
Using my one mute of the show, all right? My God. It's great to have you, coitus, of course, every time right after coitus is on the show, it's post-coitus, and that's really very relaxing time. We are joined here by...
That's when I get my best thinking done, Ben.
That's right.
By the way, Disney just sued us for showing Curtis's hat.
I'm on Team Disney now, but I don't know if I announced it on the show. I don't think we had a show since the thing.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk about it right after this, but whatever. I'll say it right now. Basically, I know. Remember, I told you guys I booked the show, the streaming service thing that I shot in Atlanta. I'm able to announce. I already announced it on my socials, but not on the show. It's for Disney Plus. It's an R.L. Stine show called Just Beyond. I'm one of the leads of one of the episodes. It's anthology, so it's all different casts every episode. And I made the poster. There's only 2 faces on the poster, and I'm so excited. And the whole thing drops on October 13th. So very stoked about it.
Cool.
Thank you very much. I'm pretty excited about it. And I really now hope Disney doesn't watch the first 15 minutes of this show. All right, we are now joined by the former host of Street Smarts. You know him, you love him. It's Frank Engels Notaro, everybody.
Okay, what's up, buddy?
Great to have you, Frank. We are joined here by Shannon Burke, coming to us from her childhood bedroom. It's nice to have you here.
That also looks a ton like the Airbnb that we're staying at.
Is that pillow a Cheez-It or am I high? That looks like a Cheez-It.
That does look like a cheese.
Bowers, yes.
Yeah, 2 things can be true at once, so yes.
Yeah.
We are now also joined in the Viffer by James Nielsen, everybody. Great to have you, James. Wearing your Hofstetter in correcting me shirt. I love that. Very nice. Very nice. No, thank you. No, but thank you for correcting me, by the way, is what Steve has his partner say so he can get off. We are also joined now by Greg, bringing China back. It's about time, Greg. Beautiful photo there of downtown Chinatown. I'd love to go there one of these days.
Oh, you'll get there eventually, Mommy.
Now that sounds like Ronald Reagan. That'll really make me.
Yeah. Reagan called his wife Mommy. That was pretty weird, but there you go.
Yeah, but you didn't then make the equation when you thought Daddy was fine after you saw Nancy's or Ronald. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay.
He was the president and he was doing it publicly. So anyway, it's a little different, but whatever. Sean Ehrlich is here, everybody. He is stuffed animal free. There is no animal fucking going on in the background. I guess they got it all out of their system. It's great to have you, Sean.
Good to be here, Wonder Woman.
We're joined from the cosmos, where I fucking wish I was right now, with my favorite SDSC shirt. Brad Clark is here. Great to have you, BC. And we are joined also in the video front row, live from Florida. I don't know, I guess she just doesn't want to move or doesn't have the option. It is Jan Skittles Johnson. Nice mug. Very nice Gleib 2020 mug. What's the hat?
It's just a hat.
Oh, I thought you said something about the hat.
Look the best I could for you.
Loves it. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Mommy.
Don't work with a ponytail. It's
It's also Florida. You should have a snow hat on in Florida there, Skittles. Come on.
it's my favorite hat.
Well, yeah, move to Maine.
We are also joined in the video front row by a man who actually I would love to not know what it is that he says in the bedroom. It's Ray Benjamin.
Hola, papi. ¿Cómo está?
And we are joined straight from downtown Chinatown. It's downtown Lindsey Brown. I see that blurry shelf in the background. I don't think it's because it's blurry. I don't see it. It's honestly the best the shelf's ever looked.
I agree.
We are also joined by Rebecca Fisher, coming to us from Bloodpool, England.
It's bread pudding. Ben.
Bread pudding, I'm sorry. Blankenshire pudding of the United Kingdom. And we're also joined here by the Swordlow herself. It's Wendy Swordlow. Great to have you, Wend. And I don't know if we're even at last but not least yet. Probably not. We're not. We are here live again from Australia, celebrating World Rhino D. It's the day celebrating the dicks of rhinoceroses. It is Steph and Ruth. Ooh, nice Madeline's phone case, too. Love it.
Boy, daddy.
Like it, Daddy.
Oh my God, what have I done?
Like it, Poppy.
It
just sounds weird me saying that.
I don't know. I have to
Steph, it sounds weird to anyone saying
maybe a
that.
turkey.
It's way too early for this shit where I am. Like,
Oh God. So I love that this show just doesn't kink shame except when it comes to me, huh? And by the way, it's stuff I don't do, but it's stuff I could theoretically do. And Tamothy's Zoom name is
shit.
no. Tamothy's name says Tamothy. Ben's ideas of what is sexy concerns me, and I thought we don't judge here, and I guess we're judging.
It is. I think for the most part, I don't think we're judging as much as we are saying our own opinions on it for ourselves.
You don't know what the word judging means, Steve, but that's fine.
Oh no, I'm judging him hard. I'm judging him hard.
Yeah, she's
And,
judging.
and if you want to call Carmel daddy all you want, you can.
Oh no, Steve, Ben's the daddy. Ben's the daddy. We're messing it up. Carmel's
There's
not
no
the daddy.
daddies. There's no daddy. I would never do this. I'm just saying theoretically. I don't find it unattractive, and also it's complete bullshit when people pretend like this stuff. Do you remember the Super Bowl ad when there was the two twins, right? And they go, and twins, and the whole country loves it. Why? That's subtly, I guess, referencing incest as well. But it's just a funny, hot, stupid, sexy thing we do in our culture. It's not real, and it's not serious, okay?
They weren't fucking each other in the commercial.
Really, why are twins attractive? Why is it better to have two twins together than two unrelated people? Why is and twins?
Ben, this is a fun hill to die on, and you're not wrong, but I would move on at some point.
I'm trying to move on, but I also like making points. I'm really torn between making points and moving on.
I was in the bedroom just being like, not the mama, not the mama.
Hey, it's Tam Brad, everybody. She's finally in the front row. First time here, Tam, right? Long time listener.
Great to have you, Tamothy.
Nice, good to see you.
By the way, Kelly Collette in the chat just said, why are you guys doing all of my butts? And I know she meant bits, but it's still fun.
We'll do your butts.
Oh, suddenly Rachel wants to do Kelly Collette's butts. I bet no one judges her for that. That's fine.
Oh, don't.
Can I be honest with you? I'm feeling real sharp suddenly. I'm feeling very focused in my arguments. I think this pill's working a little.
I think the Adderall just became Dadderall.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
And we are joined here in the video front row, last but not least, by the woman who will be drawing all of the festivities here today, in between every other drawing she does of her and Brett Druck kissing each other with hearts around it. It's Lady Corbin!
Corbinator.
All festivities and fetishes right here.
We just abbreviate it to festices.
There you go.
And, how's tour going, Leeds?
It's great. I think this is week 2 for me, and I'm loving it. We're at an Airbnb today, so it's a quiet day. I'm ready to draw some filthy shit.
That a girl.
Do we have a Shut Up Racism t-shirt yet, Steve? Have we done that?
We do not have a Shut Up Racism t-shirt.
I'm going to try to figure that tomorrow when I get back off the road, because I'm going to have a couple days where I can sleep, I think, maybe. But
By the way, can I say that I had Milton on my lap, and then we started talking about daddy, and I was like, oh no, cover your ears, my son. Go away.
you can call him your son. You can call him your son. That's not a problem, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm not fucking Milton, so.
I hope not.
Oh, I thought Brett was on your lap. I misunderstood the story. I'm sorry.
If you're Milton's mommy and Steve's his daddy, what does that make Brett? There's weird stuff going on everywhere here. I'm just saying.
First of all, what's weird is that Brett is like my brother and Leedy is like my little sister, and now they're dating. So that's weird.
It's only because you haven't performed in the Poconos yet.
Right?
Did you see the color that Steve just turned?
Yeah, that was not the tint on my camera.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, that was me realizing that I pay for the hotel room.
Yep, you are an enabler, Steve. And Steve has right now what is referred to as Redding bastard face.
Wait, so you're saying, Steve, now you're the Ben's mom?
How does it feel?
And I go, you two kids play nice.
How does it feel, Leedy? How does it feel?
What do you mean?
Well, the difference is...
Feels pretty good, right? It feels pretty damn good. That's my point. It feels pretty damn good no matter who sets it up.
What do you mean, Ben? Getting laid? Is that what you're jealous of in this scenario? I'm not sure what you're into.
I was assuming that he couldn't get it up and you're going in the hot tubs in the mornings. Am I wrong on that?
Oh, no. Yes, you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
They're drunken, is what she's saying. Anyway.
Comics!
Hey, I forgot.
Lady went from a child to, like, the person getting laid the most on this show very quickly.
I've never been a child as long as I've been on this show.
Yeah, she went from an adult to being an adult with a boyfriend.
There you go. Yay.
And by the way, twice is just not the most of this whole people. Anyway, all right. That is a very low bar, what I'm saying. All right, we got two great comics, both returning champions. Both Adam Mamawala, Daddy Alabama is here. How you doing?
Hello. You sure you guys don't want to introduce me tomorrow? Jesus Christ. I feel like usually I'm introduced at like 10 after the hour. What's going on here?
Adam,
I'm here supporting the show like a schmuck, just listening to you guys on my videos. And I do want to say, for the purposes of what has apparently become the very disturbing theme of this show, I will today be going by either Adam Mamawala or Daddy Alabama.
Daddy Alabama's amazing. That's Daddy Alabama's porn name for sure, is Daddy Alabama.
108 followers, motherfucker. 108.
Anyway, Daddy Alabama, also known as Uncle Alabama.
That is true. If
Also,
anybody has the ability to create a Danny Alabama onesie, I will send it to my sister.
And also back in our favorite Kelly Collette is here. Kelly, how you doing?
Woo! So I think if he gets to be Daddy Alabama, I get to be Miss Sissy. Sissy. I didn't have that much time to think about it.
MISSISSISSSI.
We fucking. Whatever.
Nice.
Right, I've got a lot of daddies coming in.
Oh God.
We had goddamn Dizzy by Nature, Carpe Diem, seize the daddy. Zara said, "What are you doing, stepbro?"
Oh, dear.
Technics. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
That's it.
Who is your daddy and who does he do?
Dabs. Oi, Papi.
These are all my picks.
Technics, A&W Canada, family burgers equals teen mama and daddy.
What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I'm very turned on by that.
I think family burgers is that they have kids because they're teenage. It doesn't matter. Their bedrooms are next to each other, so they have teenage pregnancy. That's what I think the joke was.
Dizzy by Nature, no Luke, I am your daddy. Technics, Ben praying to Sky Daddy. Please make it stop.
Die, daddy.
And then we had some other ones. Tyler Stevens, I can't stick around for the live. Y'all have my love, though. Thanks for everything you do. Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you.
I asked for bachelor or bachelorette party stories, and Amina had said, it was my sister's second marriage. I started my bridal party speech by saying, welcome back, everybody. I thought it was funny. Sister didn't like that shit.
That is a great line.
Alexander Breyer, is Ben supposed to look like Eminem in 8 Mile?
No, he looks like Peanut M&M in 8 Mile.
Peanut M&M. He's stupid.
He looks like Eminem in Quarter Mile.
I do melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Oh. Alexander Breyer, Steve, does that make you Ziva if you pay for the room?
Yeah.
I have shared way too much on this fucking show. When your mom's name enters the conversation, this is really a bridge too far.
Oh.
The only thing you've never shared on this show is food.
You mentioned it, now it's a bit.
Not true. He had some of my ice cream once.
Yes, he's shared some of yours. He's never shared any of his. You're right, Steve. My bad. Correct. Yeah, I'm correct.
And then a couple preset tips. Debs tipped Daddy Alabama $5 and said, "Take my money."
Just gets tipped because he's hot? What the fuck is this?
And then also, Athletic Rehabilitation Therapy Massage sent $5 for Miss Ississy and Daddy Alabama. So
Nice.
Get the split 75%.
And that's it.
All right, let's get to a set. I'm very excited. Coming up right now, it's Daddy Alabama and Mommy Walla, everybody.
Oh man, it's very off-putting. Hello everyone, nice to be back. I don't want to start off this set by being too braggy, but it's been a pretty good year for me. I feel like it's like across the board been largely a better year for most of us than last year was, kind of by default. But I passed kind of a cool milestone early this year. In about mid-March, I hit the 1-year anniversary of buying an unlimited monthly Metro card at the worst possible moment. March 15th, 2020. The level of optimism involved in spending $127 to ride the subway as much as I could. Really staggering to think about it. But I used it once to go home to New Jersey for 4 months. But over the past year, I was very safe. I did this show a lot. I stayed inside. I did what we were all supposed to do. I did not get COVID. I got vaccinated earlier this year. I was incredibly grateful. And as I've started dipping my toe back into doing stand-up, I've started booking more stuff. And about a month ago, I was like, you know what? It is finally time. I'm ready to do it. I'm taking the leap. Spent $127 again. Bought a monthly Metro card. Guess who got COVID anyway? Yep. You're looking at a breakthrough, boy, everybody. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm all right. Everything's all right. I have been medically cleared to return to comedy in so much as anyone should be cleared to do comedy. Also, this show is virtual, so don't get weird. But I got to tell you, worst part about having COVID in 2021 is that no one gives a shit. People are very over it. They don't care. I had all of the COVID and none of the sympathy. It was very frustrating. Getting COVID now, I feel like the guy who's like just now watching Game of Thrones and still wants to talk to everybody about it. Like, we handled this years ago. No one cares. Does you remember like what it was like early last year when the first person that you actually knew had COVID? Like, I was so interested in every detail about these people's lives. The first comic that I knew in New York, his name is Noah Savage. I don't think I'm breaking any HIPAA laws because he talked about it a lot. But he was the first comic in the New York comedy community that had COVID. And I was so interested in his life that I listened to his podcast for an hour and a half just to hear a straight white guy cough into a microphone. That's how interested people were last year. I got COVID, nobody cared. It was very upsetting. But silver lining, I did get to spend a full hour on the phone with a contact tracer. His name was Jacob. He's very nice. These people are still at it. They're still doing the important work. We talked for an hour. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about life. We talked about COVID, more about COVID than about life. I got to tell him all about my friends and family, largely the ones I had seen in the previous 3 weeks, but it was still nice to be listened to. And as we're wrapping up the call, which was very long, he got kind of serious with me. And before he hangs up, he was like, I just want to let you know, and I don't know if this is inappropriate, but I really appreciate you taking the time to do all of this. Like, I know it's not fun. And as you can imagine, like, we have the kind of job where like people hang up on us half the time. They don't want to talk to us. And it really means a lot that you're like taking the time to do this. I also wanted to let you know that like we are here for you. We're available. We can have like food shipped to your house, whatever you need. And as you know, you're already in the midst of a 10-day quarantine. You have 6 days left. And I just want to let you know that I will personally be calling you once a day for the next 6 days just to check in with you, make sure everything's good. And I was like, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Guess who never fucking called? Thanks, Jacob. I got ghosted by a contact tracer. Do you know how that feels? You know how that feels? To be ghosted by a contact tracer. I really thought Jacob and I had something, but apparently not. Now, as I wind down here, so the last show that I did, it was with Kristen Key was the other comic, and she did something that I thought was very inspiring, which is that she bribed all of you, and what she was giving away was a like crocheted Harry Potter thing. I had to think very quickly. I took out a small Cubs toy that I did end up sending to Meg Begley with the name Alabama copied over the player's last name. But in the interest of bribing all of you, I've got a little prize pack that I want to tell you about. To the highest tipper today, and there's some really choice items in here. Now, I have no shame. If you are the highest bidder, you will receive a digital copy of my album, a CD of my album. If you still have a car, you're gonna get an out of context shirt that I used to sell on the road. You don't know what this means. You don't know what Fine Felix refers to. It was a joke about a cat. I haven't done it in 10 years. Am I still gonna give you the shirt? Sure. You can pick any size between small and double extra large. Now, this one you don't get to pick the size, but you're also gonna get a men's size medium Manscaped shirt that says, "Your balls will thank you." Do I have this? Question. I got my baseball podcast got sponsored by Manscaped. I kept the grooming stuff. I don't want the t-shirt. You're getting the t-shirt. And finally, the marquee item you don't even know. I'm gonna give you a personalized, autographed copy of the results of my rapid COVID test. Whatever you would like. It came back negative. The PCR was positive, but any sort of personalized message, I can write a poem about COVID. Any request that you have, I will fulfill, and I will provide this for you. And that has been my set. Thank you very much.
Daddy Alabama, one more time for Daddy Alabama. Nicely done. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at stscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all of that. By the way, Adam, anyone dying of COVID is still a better end than Game of Thrones. So,
Yeah.
I believe it.
because at least that plot made sense. It would have been linear. You could see how they got there from getting COVID to death. They would have tied up the loose ends, you know? So
Also, there's two great comments here in the Zoom chat on opposite sides of the spectrum here. Kelly Collette says he looks better with COVID than I did at my prom. and on the other end of it, Sean Ehrlich says I bid negative $10.
That's fair.
Oh, here, what I love about your
John,
set,
Venmo request me $10 and I'll send it.
what I love about your set, man, is it makes me feel better to know that super hot people can also be wildly insecure. Like the fact you can do both of those things at the same time makes me happy. So, you know, the
What
fact
am I
that
insecure about? The COVID?
getting ghosted by the thing, like the fact
Oh,
you
yeah,
basically
no,
called
it's
me
very
back. You know, I would have thought about that for a week. So the fact that a hot guy thinks that too makes me feel like maybe I'm not crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's true.
Did you feel any effects of the COVID?
Not really.
I don't give a fuck. What else we got coming in, Ray?
Come on.
I'm kidding. I want you to get no sympathy still. I am curious. What did it feel like?
No, I basically had what I thought was like a mild cold, and the only reason I even knew that I had it was that I got tested in advance of something that I was filming, and it was not great because I got a rapid test on that Monday. We filmed all day Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I get back a PCR test that's like, nope, just kidding, you do have COVID. So,
That's why,
yeah.
by
But
the way-
everybody I was in contact with has been tested, and
So did you have to skip the shoot?
No, that's the problem. I went like having gotten a rapid test that was negative.
Oh.
Like was there and indoors, but everybody was vaccinated on the set, so everybody.
Yeah, that's also why like a lot of these restrictions are total bullshit. Like when everybody has to be vaxxed, that's one thing. But when they're like, yeah, in order to come to set, you have to have a negative COVID test within 3 days, and be like, do you know how it works? Like you could still get it after you don't have it, right?
Well, here's what I realized, just as a public service announcement. This isn't going to be funny. It's just interesting information. So my assumption was
Let us be the judge of that, okay, Danny?
Okay, maybe it'll be funny. I don't know. So I don't know if this is a New York thing or in general, but supposedly if you've tested positive with a PCR test, they request that you not get tested again for another 90 days. So I was under the assumption that you had to like keep getting tested until you got a negative test.
Oh.
Apparently that's not the case. And now I'm doing some traveling coming up, and I have to like get a doctor's note that says like this is a person who has had and recovered from COVID. So if they test positive, don't banish them.
Yeah, I went to a dinner party for a friend's birthday, and one of the people throwing it, her roommate, was COVID positive like 10 days earlier and had quarantined, and then was coming to the party and was throwing it. And I asked a billion questions, and I researched it, and I asked Tam's advice and all this shit. And so she never got a negative test. She's like, I'm not getting a negative test, but I'm fine after this number of days. And at the party, she was like, I don't even have to hug me if you don't want. She came over and she hugged me, and I was like, and I hugged her, and I was fine, but it was scary.
Ben was like, I'll hug you, but I'm not calling you dad. Negative test.
Steve, I'm starting to like the way you say it, to be honest with you.
You're only saying that, so I'll stop. I can see through it.
No, I'm really kind of liking it. You can't see what I'm doing
I
with
think
the other hand
when
under
he
this
says
camera.
Daddy doesn't want you to stop. I think that's part of the deal. I'm not sure. Am I this bad today? Sorry, Rach. We had tips coming in. What's going on?
Bowers, you're amazing. All right, we have a lot of tips coming in. We have, let's see, firstly, Steph Andrews.
One tip is don't hug anyone with COVID.
That's a good tip. Let me get him up here with me. All right. So far, highest bidder is Steph Andrew. She sent you some boobs. So she sent you $80.08 to make you feel better. Thanks,
That is the
Steph.
cure for COVID.
Yeah. Get ready for that Australian shipping, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Technics tipped you and said, low prize bid, Daddy Mamawala, breakthrough boy. Jennifer Combs sent you $5 and said, for Daddy Alabama, thanks for the laughs. Dizzy by nature. For Adam, hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my daddy. Prepare for thigh.
Prepare for what?
Thigh. Cool. Anna Hood sent you $10 and said, hilarious. Jennifer Story tipped you, Big Daddy Alabama. Your COVID set is on fire. Leave the ivermectin alone.
Oh, the horse stuff.
Oh, that
Ivermectin. That's how much of not of a conspiracy theorist Queen is.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know the fucking word. She's like, what is this?
I don't.
Antivaccinine?
And you think she doesn't know words because she's not in a conspiracy theory?
That's a good point. It's a good point.
That's fair. Abby Wright sent you $10 and said, Daddy Alabama, HIPAA only applies to healthcare providers and other covered entities, but here's some sympathy for your 2021 COVID.
If I hear Daddy Alabama one more time, I'm going to theoretically start getting turned on by the word Alabama.
Oh, you got like 5 more coming. So.
Great.
Okay. Kim Stewart sent you $10. Daddy A, great stuff. Sorry you got ghosted. Wendy Swordlow tipped you, Daddy Mama Llama. My contact tracers started getting back in touch with me this week. Don't worry, you weren't ghosted. He just caught COVID too.
Or feelings. He caught COVID or feelings. We're not sure.
Yeah, does he know what you look like?
Maybe just wait in 3 days. Maybe just wait in 3 days so it doesn't seem antsy.
Doesn't want to come off too desperate.
Yeah.
Pam.
He calls you in a couple days and be like, so have you talked to anyone else with COVID? Or...
Did I leave my COVID test at your house? I thought I left it at your house.
Tam tipped and said, Daddy Alabama, don't get weird. That's about 18 plus months too late. Great set. So glad COVID didn't get serious for you. And then Ray Benjamin.
Get vaccinated. That's why it wasn't serious.
Hey, look at that.
True.
That was a beautiful message.
Unless you're a Republican, then don't get vaccinated. Shh.
Oh my God.
Ray Benjamin tipped you towards your next Metro card.
Thank you, Ray.
Zara tipped, would bid for the Manscaped and the Felix shirts, but 4 months into lockdown, my government says I'm not allowed balls or pussy.
Well.
Ray Benjamin, I don't know what this is about, but tipped and said, boo!
I ghosted him.
Oh. Clever. And then a preset tip for Kelly from Sean Ehrlich. Oh, you're hot too, Kelly.
Thanks, Alice. I'm so bad over here. I'm just fuming.
Well, we're caught up.
All right, well, out of the frying pan to the fryer, because they're both hot as Kelly Collette, everybody. Whee!
Oh my God, Adam, that was great. That was very funny. You look like a candy striper, and oops, all of a sudden I broke my fucking leg. So, hello, everybody. You got an $80 tip. That's what I made in comedy in 2020. Like, that is insane. Guys, I used to get bot love all the time. I didn't think it worked. It works. This is fun. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this about me. You probably don't. I'm really into reading. I know this is the dumbest intro. You know how I look dumb? Well, guess what? I like to read because reading books makes me feel superior to other people. I don't know why. It gives me like this sense of superiority that's not like, I'll give you an example. Like, if I were telling you that I was reading a book, a novel about a group of women in high society and the hidden traumas of the facade of happiness that comes with an affluent lifestyle, you'd be like, oh my God, she is so deep. But I was just watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That was documentary. I'm very smart. I love it because when guys read at the bar alone, they look super approachable instead of just standing there looking creepy. But I use books to make myself look less approachable, which always backfires immediately because everybody's always like, what are you reading? Tell me a little bit about it. And I'm just like, I need to start carrying around Helter Skelter. It's the only thing that's going to make these guys not come back to me. I have a collection of books on my bookshelf. It makes me feel good. They're like my trophy babies. But I was reading this article on Pinterest and it said 10 things to do with all your old books. And number 1 was donate them. And I was like, never letting go of my children. Number 2 was like, don't, give them to the library. And I was like, that's the same thing, article. No one. And number 3 was put them in a bird cage for decoration. And I was like, fucking there it is, right? Your old rusty bird cage. Because if I'm so much of a hoarder that I won't let go of these dirty, nasty, dusty old books, I got a fucking pair of bird cages just lying around my house, rancid, ready for me to decorate in Victorian child style. All right. Every year on my birthday, my father will write a really long post on Facebook, and it usually goes something like, on this day, many years ago, my favorite person died. Yep, his favorite person died on my birthday. Dale Earnhardt was killed on my birthday.
Oh my God!
And instead of a beautiful remembrance post about his baby bouncing girl, my daddy, yes, the bad kind of daddy, takes this time to let everybody know how upset he is about number 3. I think Dale Jr. and I both lost our dads that day. We've never been able to recover from this emotional wall that we I turned 15. We were having dinner. We got on the highway on the way home. My dad turned on the radio, heard the news on WBN, and immediately just starts scanning channels for Garth Brooks songs about Jesus. He has never been the same. I'm not even allowed to bring M&Ms in the house anymore. That's a deep M&M car reference.
Oh my God.
Bad. It's bad. What else? Lights. Thank you. Okay. The highest bidder will get a flamingo koozie, a painting from me, and also the fact that you know that you're supporting a feminist woman who does not get paid as much as her male colleagues, especially the really good-looking ones. All right, and are you guys feminists or are you guys gonna escalate the patriarchy? I don't know. You got a thing. I want to have a thing. I'll send you a koozie. It's a flamingo. You blow it up. It has my air in it. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you guys.
Callie Collette, everybody. Callie Collette. The tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, super chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. By the way, Callie, I'm so sorry that you found out that you will always be number 2 to number 3.
Kelly, did you say you also get a painting of yours?
Yeah, I'll do a little sketch. I know
You're an
that is-
incredible painter. So that's cool.
Thank you. I'm not as good as Lady, but I'll put some effort into it. Yeah.
Nice. I swear to God, I thought maybe with Adam had like done something together because I thought at the end of this was going to be a pitch where you were going to try to sell bird cages with books in them. I swear to God, I thought you had 6 ready to go. Like, so if you saw Kelly Colette's bird cage books, whatever the highest bidder is, I was like, oh my God, they coordinated. This is amazing.
You think I'm getting rid of my bird cages? You are sorely mistaken.
I have to share something that I think you all will appreciate. Perhaps the most of which Kelly, if she's feeling insecure at all. So during Kelly's set, I get a message on Facebook from our old pal. I've asked her permission to share this. Jennifer Rose Story, who you all know from many front rows, and the message said, "You looked feverish on screen, you poor thing. Feel better." To which I replied, "I don't still have COVID." Apparently, I look sweaty and sickly, and that is what my appearance is. So there you go. I look like I actively have COVID, even though I had it a month ago.
Right. You are truly hideous and disgusting. We all agree.
Oh, this makes me still so happy when you hot people come on and still can be rattled by somebody's fucking tweet. It's so that, by the way, that Dale or her joke is so funny, Kelly.
It's so good.
The turn it takes, and then the
is
hit
so
the
good.
emotional wall.
By the way, the
It's
turn-
so good.
The turn is a left turn.
The only problem with that, how funny that joke is that Dale Earnhardt will never be able to hear it. That's the only.
And a lot of his fans will never be able to understand it.
True.
I hear it because of the hearing damage. Yes.
One of them, though, I understand, was seen shirtless recently in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Wait, Steve, did that guy have a 3 painted on his back, like in grease paint or something?
Yeah, it was.
Angel wings on it. Yeah, I hate NASCAR, but not for the reason that everybody would normally hate NASCAR.
Right. I hate NASCAR because it stole my dad from me.
I know, he was taken.
That's why I hate Trump. All right, Rachel, what we got coming in?
All right, Kelly. We have, let's see, Ray Benjamin sent you $10. Nothing hotter than a bibliophile.
What'd you call me?
Bibliophile, please.
Ooh, baby.
Abby Wright sent you $10 from someone who still has a shelf full of Icelandic sagas and Latin textbooks from college.
Oh, that sounds hot.
Tam Brown tipped you, Miss Issy Issy. Wonderful set. I feel a little better about my father remembering my birthday 3 days after it on my brother's birthday.
You guys had close birthdays, right?
Yeah, you never want that. Like, well, let's see. Your brother's birthday is July 3rd, so yours is what? Fuck.
By the way, I don't think anyone wants to get into a bad birthday off.
September 18th is fine. September 18th is a fine birthday, Steve.
You should really push it a week, Steve. Consider this move, man. No one knows.
By the way, not only obviously 9/11 happened on my birthday, but even before that, on I believe it was my 11th birthday or my 12th birthday, I was the sole witness to a fraudulent arson car fire, like where I had to like talk to the cops. And then on my 15th birthday, that was the first day we spent in the new apartment when my parents separated.
Damn.
Oh.
Jesus.
That's the story you want to preface by saying this isn't going to be funny, by the way.
And it's funny at my expense.
And got dumped on my birthday on the
What'd you
same
say?
day.
Oh.
I said I lost my virginity and then got dumped on my birthday.
On the same day?
Ow.
Whoa, what did you do wrong?
Apparently she didn't call him daddy enough.
But Kelly and I are still on good terms. Also, Steve, I know it sucks that your birthday was ruined, but I hope you didn't post that day. I can't believe that the terrorists ruined my birthday. I hope it was more magnanimous than that.
I love that Sean just typed in the chat by the same person.
I love it.
I mean, I guess that would make sense if you lost your virginity to someone who wasn't your boyfriend. It would make sense for that boyfriend to dump you.
Oh yeah.
That's
By the way,
true.
Kelly, did you just realize that my birthday was 9/11 when he?
I just did. It
Yeah.
just came together for me. I was like, is it leap year? What's the big deal?
Oh, yeah, I know.
My best friend and I once were both broken up with by our girlfriends who were friends with each other at the same time on Valentine's Day when we had big plans for the evening. So that was
Oh
not.
man, that was such a great '90s movie.
This is my real life. Is that also a movie, or are you just making?
No,
it sound
I'm just
like
saying
a
that sounds like the plot
It
of a
does.
'90s movie.
It does.
Where's my car?
By the way, guys.
Where's my car? Yes, that is the plot of Dude, Where's My Car? Two girls trying to break up. Yeah, and they're gonna break
Really?
up with- yeah, on the way to the party, and then they finally decide they like them. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah,
Oh
you were-
shit! All right.
Yeah, nice job.
By the way, this Adderall has fully kicked in, and this is officially the first time I've watched this show, and I like it. Entertaining.
Tell us all about it. All right.
All right. Anna Hood sent you $10 and said, "Here's $10. Finally, equal pay."
Thank
Yay.
you.
Joseph Story.
By the way, that sounds like, out of context, the most condescending boss ever. Here's $10. Finally, equal pay, huh?
Where are my male allies?
Have you tried women?
Wow.
That's Ben's skit. It was so funny. It was a late night show.
Let's see. Jennifer Story tipped you and said, "For Kelly, you're just as pretty as Adam and less sweaty."
Now let's sweaty version.
Just imagine if you sweat, Kelly. It would be next level.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll just do some jogging in place. Thank you.
Deb sent you $10 more books for Kelly. Kim Stewart also sent you $10 and said, "I love the NASCAR jokes."
Thank you.
We had Steph Andrews send you boobs. She sent you 8008. So you know that you're loved too.
Nice.
Painting. Thank you for the boobies.
Tilly Lee
Not
Dog sent
mommy
$10
boobies.
per comic. So thank you. Brad Clark sent you $33.33 for your daddy issues.
I also love that we had one tip that dismantled the patriarchy, and the very next tip was giving you boobs.
There you go.
Dizzy by Nature Kelly from another reader. "It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single daddy in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a mommy."
By the way, also, Ben, one woman giving boobs to another woman without need of a man definitely dismantles the patriarchy.
Thank you for explaining that, white man.
What was that? Want of a what?
It was a quote from Dumbledore.
Anyway.
Bowers?
Sorry, I missed the quote. I had something funny that fell out of my head. I thought maybe I'd get it back, but maybe I won't. I don't know.
Zara tipped you and said, "Love your work, Kelly. Also check your Facebook Messenger."
Okay, thank you, Zara.
I don't like being left out, but that's all right.
I hope it's boobs. I hope it's boobs.
I hope it's boobs. Boobs. Boobs.
I hope it's boobs.
Up. And we have a high bidder.
Oh.
Dana sent you $150 and said, "You had me at patriarchy, but also I want that painting."
Nice.
Did it? Tell me what
Who
you
sent that?
Dana did. Bunst.
Nice work.
I'll get her address for you.
Thank you so much.
What else do we have? Bill Thompson tipped and said, "I'm a feminist here." Oh, this is for Mamawala.
I don't know that he understands feminism.
Well, it's for the mama in Mamawala.
Ah, I got it. Okay, fair enough.
And then Ray Benjamin wants to know, why is Steve under a heat lamp?
So it was. I had closed the shades here to try to fix the lighting. The lighting in this Airbnb sucks, and now that the sun is a little past, I can open them again.
It's better now.
Yeah.
I also love Frankie Angles just changed his name to Daddy Angles, which is pretty great.
Oh no.
I think, and then now Bill Thompson tipped Kelly. You're hilarious. Great set.
All right.
I think that's it. I think we're ready for the game.
Ready for the game? All right. Let's batch
And there is a thing before we do the game. Just quick in the chat, there was a discussion of what when Ben was like, "Thanks for explaining, white man." The idea of it's mansplaining when a man condescends to explain to a woman, but when a man condescends to explain to another man, what is that?
Paul being a Bowers.
Well, then I Bowersed.
Yeah, I condescend to everybody. It's not because you're a woman, man. I think I'm smarter than everybody.
It's not because you're a woman, man.
Yeah, man.
All right. So the game today is Bachelor or Bachelorette Party a Song. These are the unpaid entries that I liked. I liked Amina's now you're just some stripper that I used to blow.
Oh my God.
Who's blowing strippers though?
Whose was that?
That was unpaid. So that one was unpaid. These are the two unpaid that I like. And then Andrew Kerr, all the single ladies hide the ring.
Yeah.
I like that too. So now, starting with our video front row, these are the ones that we're going to vote on. So JP, you're up first.
All right, I have Cake by the Ocean, and then a stripper's gonna jump out. We're all gonna sing. It's gonna be a whole fucking thing. It'll be awesome.
We're all gonna sing. It'll make that hilarious.
Anna.
I have two. I have the Humpty Lap Dance
Mhm.
and George Michael's Last Night of Freedom.
Oh wow.
Daddy Angles.
I got two. All the stripper ladies.
Nice.
And
Put your legs up.
and then of course Ain't No Sunshine when you're downtown in Chinatown.
Greg is bringing China back.
All right. Let's see. We got Milli Vanilli with "Blame It on the Best Man." And back when bachelor parties were much more awkward, the drifters made it easier, but saved the lap dance for me.
Lap dance for me.
Took mine, Greg.
You can dance.
Zara.
Hey, I've got Brighting Dirty. And I have Totally Addicted to Basic Bitches.
Oh. You've been
Every
here with me
bachelorette
this whole
party.
time. I love it.
Wendy.
All right. I have Last Chance Knockin' to Boots.
Nice.
And He Can Make Me Waterfall.
Oh
my
Flood that
Steph.
basement.
I just have one because Greg took one of mine.
Greg.
Now you're just a stripper that I used to grope.
Nice.
Front row daddy and his mommy.
Oh,
We each have one tonight. Mine is I'm feeling a hooker.
Instead of hooked on a feeling, that's really good.
This Adderall is working.
Mine is Elton John's bachelor party theme. Goodbye, Random Dick Road.
Wow.
The other Rachel.
All right, I just thought of these ones. Anaconda by is it Cardi B? The stripper's Anaconda. And then a helicopter pole dance. You know, singing Nelly song, spin it like a helicopter.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember what the name
It's also
of
fun to do with your dick if you could do that.
Nice. All right. Are there any audience members that haven't done any that want to do one on air? Wave at me. I don't see any entries. All right. So these are the rest. We have Jack had stripper Christian.
Way better than a Christian stripper.
Yeah. Well, it depends on which direction she's going.
Downtown to. And then athletic rehabilitation therapy massage had WAP. What's another prenup? And I think let's just double check. That's it. Those are all of them.
All right. I liked stripper Christian. I liked I'm feeling a hooker. I liked Cake by the Ocean. We'll sing to the whole thing by JP was really great, but I gotta go with Save the Lap Dance for me. I thought that just worked perfectly, so I'm gonna give it to Greg on that one. That's my vote. Adam, what was your favorite?
The ones I had written down, I liked Save the Lap Dance for me. I liked Briding Dirty. But to mix it up a little bit, I'm going to go with Goodbye Random Dick Road.
Nice. Kelly.
My favorite was He Can Make Me Waterfalls. I just felt like it was a good time and very positive, very
Nice.
focused. Thank you.
Rachel.
I love the waterfall one. I loved stripper Christian, but I'm gonna give it to Save the Lap Dance with Greg.
Ben.
I loved Save the Lap Dance. I loved Zara's Got Me Bride and Dirty. But I gotta give it to the double of I'm Feeling a Hooker and Goodbye Random Dick Road from Stephen Val. Good stuff.
All right. Steve.
All right, that means Goodbye Random Dick Road is the winner.
Yeah.
Nice done.
Nice job.
Claim your prize
You're the-
at SDSCshow.com.
And you are the champions of SDSC today. Well
And
done, guys.
What's the Night King game going to be? What do you think, Night King game, guys?
It's Bachelor Party, a movie other than Bachelor Party. How about that?
How about Bachelorette Party?
Oh.
It was already Bachelor/Bachelorette.
How about a few good men
No,
killing
no,
a
I
hooker
meant
and then
that was
burying their
my
desert,
entry.
so they're not that good.
Oh,
anymore.
Bachelorette Party. Got it.
Yeah.
Nice. Good entry.
Nice.
A few
you guys
good
have
men
any
ruined
game
the director.
entries?
That's good.
I have some game entries. What about you?
Yeah. How many games?
I got a couple.
I got 5.
Oh wait, Bachelor Party movie. How about Jack the Stripper? Okay. Anyway, sorry.
That's the Night King game. Very nice. That's the Night King game.
I don't think Ben should
Enter
be
it.
allowed to share his when he's on performance-enhancing drugs. He's on Datarol.
There it is. Speaking of that, Daddy, you got any entries there, Danny?
Sure. I got a few. I'll share the first one. I got Frats in the Cradle.
Nice.
Kelly, you got any?
I didn't write anything down. I'm sorry. This is the first time I didn't play. I was too busy
problem.
listening. Yeah.
No big deal. No big deal.
You were too busy looking at pictures of Zara's boobs. We got it.
I was, and we're sexting right now, so sorry, guys.
No, you're making it better. So, Danny, you have more?
Yeah, I have more. Are
Okay,
we like going around,
Ben-
or do you
Ben,
want?
how
me
many-
Yeah, we can go around.
Let's go around.
All right. So, Danny already did one. Ben, you go.
Sure. Let's dance this lap dance.
Nice. Steve.
All right, I have a few. Mine have a theme to it. Let's see what it is. You better keep your clothes on. Who else? Does Steve have any?
I just have my Corona, but it's not coronavirus. It's like they're drinking. I don't have any. I didn't do any.
Danny.
Adam.
I got. I took a shot with the sheriff.
Nice.
I've got. I know I'm paying you to talk to me, but call me maybe.
Nice.
I have. I just called to say I'll kill you if you cheat on me.
Wow. It was tenderly sung until the end. That
What
was
just
good.
happened?
I think Rachel's reliving a specific bachelor party. I think that's.
No.
Danny.
Oh, sorry, it's back to me. I got the famous song by Foreigner, Puke Box Hero.
Nice.
I've got the famous Sting hit, Every Line You Rail.
I've got, why are you not answering your phone?
I think I figured out your theme. I think I got
Somebody
your
done
theme.
fucked up on a riverboat in 2002, and Rachel's still kind of pissed about it.
Adam.
If it's back to me, I've got famous song by Lil Wayne, Penis Shaped Lollipop.
I've got the, I think it's Tony Braxton hit, Unbreak My Cock.
What happens?
I don't even. I don't know. It's like an aggressive lap dance, maybe, or I don't really know. I'm just kind of trying to do creative writing over here.
Fair.
I'm just trying to do creative writing over here.
There's no bad idea in a brainstorm.
I just love how like Steve assumes that I've got an elaborate backstory for my game entries.
It's just like, where did that even come
It just
from?
kind of right. I thought maybe it would work. I don't know, man. I'm just creative writing over here, man.
I'm just putting words in a row. They don't all have to fit.
I've never felt better in my life, by the way.
I know. It's awesome.
I feel fucking great.
All right, I've got a couple more. This one I'm not proud of. Give me 3 sniffs, give me 3 sniffs of finger, give me 3 sniffs or out the door.
Oh my God!
All right, Ben, I
Figured a
apologize for
blackjack
asking
race.
your elaborate backstory.
Thank you.
Rachel's first husband obviously fingered a blackjack dealer in a riverboat on his bachelor party. And she's so angry about it, and it's okay, man. Let it out. Just say something.
By the way, it being in a riverboat makes it so delightfully Ohio. I really enjoy it.
I know exactly which one it is. It was the Rising Sun. It was down 30 miles. It wasn't even the good one. We went to the Rising Sun, hoping the story wouldn't get back, and it got back. God damn it! Anyway, Danny, you got another one?
Yeah, I got 2 left. This one's more wholesome. I got Somewhere Hung Over the Rainbow.
Nice.
I've got when I was banging that hooker, she did this weird move and it kind of hurt my cock, and now my cock is broken, Steve. That's the backstory to the last entry that you didn't like. Unbreak my cock.
Say you'll fuck me again.
I don't know if this Adderall is a horrible thing or a great thing. I am not.
It's one or the other. We know that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I've got 2 more. I love fidelity. You can look to, but don't touch or I'll kill you, baby.
I'm starting to think Rachel has a fiance she hasn't told us about yet that maybe didn't make it to the aisle.
Almost. We went ring shopping.
Didn't make it to the aisle.
Oh shit!
Oh wow! Nice.
Okay, thank God Carmel's asleep over here in the room. Oh, she's not asleep.
Oh shit!
Not anymore.
Of course she heard that. Of course she heard that.
Hell yeah.
Danny.
I got one last one. It's simple, but I'm proud of it. I Will Not Survive.
Nice. I have one last one. It is how deep is that hole you dug in the desert? I really need to know.
All right, and my last one is Don't Come On, Eileen.
I think Rachel wins the game, honestly.
That comes full circle.
It's really good.
Yeah, that was amazing. Well, I think it's time for the song. How do we not? That's how we go. Here we go, Ben. Here we go.
Absolutely. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's time for Leedy Corbin to show us drawings, but she skips every other one real quick.
All right. First up, I have the quickest one. I do creative writing over here. Shakespeare. And then I have, in my eyes, you're always monetized.
What's amazing is you draw Steve great, but you draw sad Steve even better.
Well,
I
she's
see
been
it
on
more
tour
on
with
tour.
me.
Yes, you do.
She knows what sad Steve looks like.
All right, and then I have.
You guys want to hang out with me? I'm about to go get some late night dessert. I'm cool. We're in here. Steve, leave us alone, please.
Yep, nailed it.
Exactly. It's exactly what
I was just gonna say we toured in Chattanooga. She's seen Sad Steve.
By the way, Ben just bought a speedboat. He has to learn how to drive this thing. He's going to go off the rails a little bit occasionally. All right.
Then I have, that's just our neighbor chicken. He lives down the way. Is this what he looked like? Because this is my hunch.
That is exactly what that chicken looks like.
Oh, great. Then I have an animation. Yeah. All right. Then I have another animation. Oh. And then I've got, I condescend to everyone. It's not because you're a woman, man. Ben's really taking it to heart. I understand.
That's a pretty good drawing of me sad, too, to be honest with you.
And then last but not least, I have being called Daddy is Hobbit. You're all full of shit. Maybe everyone missed this part. But that's it for me.
I mean, just one quick thing, Leedy. I've got green eyes, but I get why you wouldn't see that. My eyes are up here, okay? My eyes are up here. LeedyCorbin.com, everybody, and at Leedy Corbin on the Instagram. Check out our Patreon as well, /Leedy Corbin.
Yes, indeed.
Nice job. All right, we did it. Where do we find you guys at? Kelly, how do we find you?
This is my favorite episode. You can find me at Kelly Collette on everything, including my website. I got some new dates up on my Instagram, so maybe I'm coming towards you, maybe I'm not. Either way, let's be friends.
Very cool. Well, great to see you. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for coming back. Adam, how do we find you, buddy? What you got?
Thank you so much for asking that. I'll be available at The Real Danny Alabama on Instagram. Make sure you follow that. And you can see me later tonight sicking my dogs on Steve Hofstetter. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, wow.
Hey, why the hell's my video off? What the fuck?
Get your damn hands up.
It actually angers me to know that during this show, Ben has definitely created another Instagram called @TheRealDaddyAlabama. I can't have anything anymore. All right, you can follow me at Adam Mamawala on Instagram and Twitter. AdamMamawala.com is where I have my dates, and I do have some upcoming dates that I'm excited about. I'm going to be in Atlanta April 4th through 7th for the Red Clay Comedy Festival. And for the first time, I'm going back home. I'm headlining Zanies in Old Town in Chicago, December 3rd and 4th, 2 shows each night. So if you're in either area, come out.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being here, buddy. We'll see you next time. You can find me at Bowers Comedy. Tonight, I will be at Brad's Garrett Comedy Club. I'm going to go see Jay Black and see if I can get him to write a psycho movie about me for Lifetime. I don't know. Maybe we can make that happen. Right out there. So if you want to come hang out in Vegas, we're hanging out. My flight's at 6 a.m. I'm just going to party till the plane. I don't have a hotel room. I'm just going to put my bag in the check thing and let's go. And then Wednesday, we have tomorrow we have Madison Sinclair on Origin Stories. So come check that out. I'll be back in pocket, not as crazy. Ben, what you got coming up?
End of the month, I'll be in D.C. with Bowers and many of you of the Isolation Nation coming out for a whole weekend of crazy fun. It's not only just shows. I'm doing the DC Loft, but we're doing lunch at a Mad Ones themed Mad Hatter restaurant. We're doing a boat tour. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff. It's not too late to get in on the fun. There's even some subsidized or potentially free hotel rooms for some of you. Just join the Mad Ones Facebook group. And then I think there's another group that's planning this trip specifically. All my dates and tickets are at bengleib.com for that upcoming in Dallas and Vancouver and all that. This Saturday, there will not be SDSC. It's one of our off Saturdays, and Steve's doing AUE on Saturday night, so I decided to move Gleib off the top to our normal SDSC time this Saturday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. So there's going to be an entertainment for all of you during that time slot. If you haven't had a chance to check out GOTT in a while or ever, please come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be booking a special guest. It'll be great. Get your tickets right now at nowherecomedyclub.com. And then Proops and I are rescheduled for October 15th, Friday. Tickets for all of it at bengleib.com or nowherecomedyclub.com.
Cool. Steve, what you got coming up?
So I have a show in Lafayette, Louisiana tomorrow night, and then we have 6 shows all over Texas after that. October 3rd, I'm doing a digital show, full stand-up show. For those who cannot make it to a live show, we're doing digital show at Nowhere. And I can finally announce what the new Psycho movie I'm going to be in is. Jay told me that I could tell you. I knew that you were going to hang out with him tonight, Bowers.
Nice. This is awesome.
I would check and see. And I will announce that during my closing of the show in a moment. But just a reminder, if you want to guess in the chat, it is Psycho and then a job that one of our hosts has had in the past.
I think 2 of our hosts, if I'm guessing correctly what it's going to be.
I don't know.
Psycho project manager.
Yeah, I think International Business Liaison. Psycho International Business Liaison. What was it? Whatever Rachel was called.
Yeah, Psycho Motivation.
Business Solutions Consultant.
There you go. Psycho Business Solutions Consultant. All right. Cool.
So I have a couple things to catch up on.
Yep.
So we had a couple generals. Zara, Rachel, I'm happy for you and stuff. Get it. And Coitus Mason, I've been called daddy because the girl I thought was a hot the girl thought I was a hot dad. Does that make it better? No. No, it doesn't. No. Still no. And that's it.
All right. Well, thank you, audience, so much for being here. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. We had Jody back tomorrow, right? Jody's going to be in?
Yeah.
So go have Jody back
Jody
tomorrow.
will be back tomorrow.
So come see Jody Sweden. We're going to have a great show tomorrow. I'll be back in Pocket, and then come check out Origin Stories and all that kind of stuff. So, cool.
Yeah. And then was there anything? Yeah, and just join our Patreon because we're still working on getting a Patreon only show and pizza party in October. So I put in the link in the chat. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Cool. Well, I did it. Last thing I have to do on this whole crazy trip until I have to get home tomorrow. So thanks, guys. Love you, and we'll see you next time.
All right, I'm just curious, and Rachel and Bowers, you can do this as well. What is your guess for what the movie is?
Motivational speaker.
Motivational speaker's my guess also.
Ooh, that's good.
What's yours?
Some job that we've had.
That one of the hosts has had.
Psycho fluffer.
Oh, hypnotist?
Hand?
Well, I just learned something about Rachel's past work history.
Oh, no, that was Ben's.
All right, it is. And then I'm going to shut my video off and say no more. Psycho game show host.
Oh, no way!
Wow.
Congratulations, Steve. And how the fuck did my agents not get me in for this movie? They're the worst. We've got a shitty team. Congratulations, Steve.
Ben, I'm talking to Jay. I'm going to see if I can get you a cameo or something.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
No promises, but I'm going to see if I can get you to read for it.
That would be incredible. Believe me, I could play both roles, Psycho and game show host, pretty good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here today. What a fun episode. And I just appreciate you guys being with us. It's really been a fun time. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Same SDSC time, same SDSC channel. Good night.
What's your butt?
What?